Since our focus is on how the Phoenix Public Library can support stay-at-home fathers, we took a look at what is currently going on at the library and the variety of programs that they offer. As you can see, we have a list of the different programs that are offered. All of these, or several of these, relating to young children. So at first glance, the thought would be that support systems are in place for these stay-at-home fathers. But taking a little closer, when we take a look at the activities that are occurring at the the library, the various parenting group activities, you can see that there is a shortage of men in the picture. In fact, there are 0. So what's happening right now is all these programs that are being offered are being ran with the thought that they are for stay-at-home moms. And that perception is a reality, in that men feel unwelcome at these events and awkward and scared to attend these events, as they don't want to be that one dad who is there. What's interesting is the men who have attended these have even found it difficult to connect to these stay-at-home mothers, because they just have a much different perspective on childcare and the demands on them, specifically the social demands that are placed on stay-at-home fathers. While these support groups have shown tremendous success for stay-at-home mothers, the men feel and are outnumbered at these, and just feel completely unwelcomed at times. While the library lacks a support system, there are several other support systems that do exist for stay-at-home fathers. There's a national network that offers a variety of ideas and practices that men can gain ideas from and connect with other stay-at-home dads. And there are actually other groups that currently exist around the country. The Popular Meetup, which offers a wide variety of opportunities for people to get together within various capacities, does have meetup for stay-at-home fathers. However, these no longer exist, do not exist in Arizona. There used to be a group in Surprise, but with some more investigation, it appears it's no longer an active group. So these stay-at-home fathers really have no support system in place, nowhere to go where they can gain the resources they need and build the relationships they need with other stay-at-home fathers to better understand what each of them is going through. So our thought is that the Phoenix Public Library can take this opportunity to create some various programs for stay-at-home fathers, father-specific events. Rather than Mommy and Me, they could host some Daddy and Me story times, or there can be some weekend workshops. And these opportunities can allow these fathers to not only spend time with their children in a public setting, but negate their feelings of isolation and recognize that they're not the only one doing this, and that there are other men out there taking on this monumentous task of being a stay-at-home father. Like all programs, this is something that would need to be evaluated over time to make sure that the public funds being put into these programs are being well spent, that these activities are well attended, and it is worthwhile for the taxpayers. Ultimately, creating such support groups can help these stay-at-home fathers overcome some of the signs we talked about earlier of depression, and be more active and proactive with their kids and help raise fine young women and men, with potentially some of those men growing up to be second generation stay-at-home fathers, which, based on the numbers, seems a likely outcome, especially if these stay-at-home fathers are able to be successful in their venture. In summary, this was a real fascinating project for me to take on, again, because of my personal experiences, in addition to what I hope for my children, that I really hope that one of them will have the opportunity to stay home with their children and raise them. And to me, having 2 girls and 1 boy, it really does not matter which gender elects to do so, as long as it is in the best interest for his or her family. Thank you for your time.